Hi guys, it's Wolfpack Live for another session with Team Angel Wolf, and just going to run you through loads of little bits at the moment as we're kind of building up our profile, just trying to get a little bit of light in there of who we are, what we're doing, and most importantly what's going to be happening in the next month. At the moment we've got quite a few things that are scheduled. Obviously we've just done Climb with Rio World Tour, of which we climbed the Eiffel Tower obviously in Europe, which was a great night. Now, the whole purpose of why we do this is for other people to join. It's not just us, get Rio on my back, he's happy. We're including Rio, which talks about togetherness or inclusion, but most importantly, we want other people to join us. So if you want to join us, then please do. And join us, there we go, Mandy's on board. And join us with your whatever's appropriate to you. Now, if you're not able to climb stairs at the moment, it could be just a walk on a flat surface. So that means that's absolutely fantastic. So that could mean people who are wheelchair users, brilliant. It doesn't mean that they cannot climb the stairs. All they could do is go along a space, 100 meters, and every time you go 100 meters in one direction, that is your climb. Then you come back 100 meters, that is your descent. So every time we go in one direction, that's your climb, up, your landmark. So this is like so cool. So again, our focus is that we want our challenges to be inclusive. That means everyone can join. And if you're not quite sure, obviously, if you how to join, then just go on to teamangelwolf.com. The manual's on there. Download the manual, get involved. So this month we're in Europe. Next month we're in Africa. So loads of landmarks, kind of not very high though, so it's going to be quite cool. It's going to be an easy night for us, but it's going to be great for especially kids because they can do some research. Looking like Egypt, there we go. We've got pyramids. We've got so many beautiful landmarks throughout, especially around North Africa, that people could obviously do a little bit of research, figure out how high it is, and then start to figure out, okay, I want to join Team Angel Wolf. When's Team Angel Wolf climbing? We might actually do a few climbs over the weekends. So every, I don't know, the Friday or the Saturday, we might go, hey, why don't we climb one of the monuments in Luxor, wherever that may be, or in South Africa. So we're going to do our little research. We're just going to go through this weekend. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. The other thing we're kicking off next month, you might have seen, so for the last couple of months we did Ride with Rio last month in June, which was called Move in June. Brilliant. So we had loads of people obviously cycling with us or just moving. So we cycled 50k every day. The next this month has been Walk with Rio. So every day Rio's been walking 1 kilometer, and we've had loads of people, friends, family. Mandy's up on board. Her big dog has been joining us. She's also been with her family out walking as well, and it's absolutely fantastic to see all different people of all different age groups joining Walk with Rio and sharing photos back with us. And then next month we are going to, not going to tell you till Friday. So we're going to announce it on Friday. I need to get one permission. I was trying to do this before I went live, was to get permission from Dubai Sports Council, even though it's a virtual event. These guys are absolutely fantastic. But obviously we are doing an event, an activity, and we want to make sure we do it above board. And if that requirement is to register the event, then we will register the event. So, but it doesn't mean I can't tell you. So we're going to start on Monday, which is the 1st of August, not on Monday, on Saturday, which is going to be the 1st of August, and we are looking forward to that. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So again, if you've been walking 1 kilometer for the last month, we're just going to take it up a level. I'm going to give you one clue like I did the other night. It's all about inclusion. I also want to thank, and as you can see on here, let me just move something out of the way. Not the countdown, let's get that out of the way. All right, I just want to thank everyone that's been a part of Team Angel Wolf. Now, Team Angel Wolf at the moment is going through, it's kind of our time of the year where we kind of partner. We look at negotiating obviously with partners, obviously if they want to sponsor us again for another year. What we're doing this year as well is we're trying to make sure that anyone that sponsor us, that we'll change our sponsorship timing. So what we've done in the past, people sponsor us because of the season, because our season here in Dubai starts in September and goes through to like May, June. So when we're doing any form of sponsorship or branding, we kind of kept it for the season. But I'll be honest with you, anyone knows this, most companies, their budget starts in January. They start looking now for what their budget is for next year. So it only makes sense for us to kind of change the timing. So we're looking for partners for the next 6 months or 18 months, and then we will always start in January. I'll kind of keep this me in the background. So a big thank you to everyone that's been a part of Team Angel Wolf, and that means they're a partner with every one of our activations. So we got Toyota, we got Sustainable City, we got Demand, Lifco, Panzani, Loving Dubai have now just come into the house. They're our media partner. Freedom Pizza, you got to order the Team Angel Wolf vegan pizza, brilliant. All right. We've got Grit and Tonic, 2XU, Revolution, Look, Sun and Sand, Nike, Morgan Lewis, best lawyers in the world, ProLab Digital, CSM Live. I've thrown in Try to Buy and My Try Club, and a wonderful friends of ours from Hope who've been giving Rio, being a partner with us with helping Rio with lots of therapy. Absolutely fantastic from Hope. And then a couple of mentions at the end is again Dubai Sports Council and the Community Development Authority. Without them, we don't have a license. Without them, with Dubai Sports Council, they allow us to do what we do, and they're a brilliant organisation. And trying to figure out stuff at the moment in challenging times with events when events have been cancelled. So I'm going to finish off with something really quick tonight, and again, this is called What's Your Why. I've been talking about this before. We've been trying to get it onto a platform. The reason why we aren't able to do it is the software. So the idea in the past is for me to live interview people online. Now, I know people are going to say use Zoom, use Microsoft Teams. I've looked into it, but I'll be honest with you, because it's a webinar and we're bringing in videos and presentation, they're not the best software at the moment as a webinar software. The other ones are fantastic, but the problem is the live calls, when people are coming on the screen with me, just aren't working, because there's obviously there's a restriction with live calls. Zoom is obviously working. Skype's on, it's off. Some of the softwares use Skype as the live call in. So I've just kind of said, look, let me just leave this for the moment. It's frustrating the hell out of me. So we're going to kick off still What's Your Why? Changing it, shortened it. I've played with the presentation from what I did last night. It's going to look like this. So What's Your Why is basically telling your story. Your story is, let me jump to the next one because it's probably a little bit easier. We're going to do this in 6 steps. So the first one, I'd love you to create. This could be with me, without me. We could do this together and I ask you a couple of questions, or you could do this at home. If you feel comfortable and you want to join, it just means doing a 1-minute video, vertical, because we can stick this on Instagram, and answer a couple of questions there. What do you do? What is it you do? What's your story? And what's your why? So 60 seconds, just a little bit of an introduction. And let me tell you the reason why we're doing this, because we realize everyone out there has an inspirational story. There is a reason why everyone does their why. What gets them up in the morning to go running, to go swimming, to go walking, to go to the gym. There's a reason, and it's more than just trying to change your appearance. There's something there, and I want to know it. And I think these stories need to be open, because I keep saying this every time we're in an event, we're surrounded by great athletes, but I want to know the reason what brought them to run a marathon. There's lots of training, and trust me, there's some fantastic stories out there, and I reckon if we can tell these stories on Team Angel Wolf, then it may inspire other people, and that's very, very powerful, especially at this time. The next one is a 2-minute plus vertical, I know, need to change that, horizontal video, and there's just a few more questions. Again, we just want people to be comfortable about doing this. Only do it if you really want to. But I want to start creating this content, because when I do these lives at night, I want to bring this on. Even I can tell the story on your behalf. If you just want to send me the photos and maybe even a short video, and maybe not the video, even if it's just photos, and you want to script your why, I can also tell your story. So again, I'm trying to open this as easy as possible to get people involved. And again, these are a little bit of a list of the questions, and we can send that content. You don't have to answer every single question, anything that you feel comfortable, that if naturally flows. So that's what we're doing. We'd love you guys to get involved. Mandy, you're on it at the moment. You definitely got to be on this. Anyone that knows me, you know how persistent I am. When I've got to be in my bonnet and I want to do something, we're going to do it. So that's where we are tonight. That's what we're going to do for the next couple of days. I'm going to start getting some people, some interviews. I'm going to do some quick short videos, and we're just going to start building this content. So when we go live at night, not only are we going to tell obviously some updates about Team Angel Wolf, we're also going to share people's stories. All right, I'm going to leave it on that. Have a fantastic evening. If you didn't manage to see the video tonight, please obviously go onto YouTube. But in the meantime, I really need people to subscribe to YouTube, because like a little bit like different, like probably something that we haven't done for a long time, is really use YouTube. So like, as you all know, when you ever go and watch someone's video, they always go, please subscribe to my channel. We need the same thing. Please get friends, family, subscribe to YouTube. We can build an audience, and then hopefully by next week we should be able to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But at the moment, I just want to keep pushing YouTube and see if we can get the content out. All right, guys, have a great evening. Thank you very much for watching. Time to walk the dog. Bye.